You probably already know that videos are very powerful, okay? They help you gain trust, they get attention, they're perceived to be a higher value than just writing some text on a Word document or a blog sometimes. And of course, they can help get traffic back to your website, and it can be free. So there's a lot of really great stuff with a video. However, do you know all the places to submit a video? Do you? You could probably think of YouTube, maybe a few others, but there's a lot of different places, okay? And what's so interesting is by discovering all these different places, you could leverage the work you did to get more views, more traffic, and of course, in the end, make more money for less work, okay? Doesn't sound too bad. It sounds interesting, right? Plus, it's not a good idea to depend on just one place for traffic because things change, right? I still remember all the Google updates they did, and overnight, some people had a bad day, bad night, okay? So let's get going. Let's get started with this. All right, so the first place to submit your video is, of course, YouTube. You probably already know that. YouTube is a giant, I think it's the second most popular search engine. Anyways, uh, yeah, YouTube's definitely the first place you go to. What you may not know is this website called DailyMotion. It's a great place to submit a video. It only takes a few minutes, and you can still get some decent views from this. And what I do, I just submit the same video. I just copy and paste the same title, description, and tags into here, and I hit submit. It takes about a minute. So experiment with it. Hopefully it helps you. And another place which has been a beast is LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn, you can just manually upload the video to your LinkedIn feed. And the reason I like LinkedIn is because you can have 30,000 friends and they can be targeted. So think of it almost like another YouTube channel on LinkedIn. You can even think of that way. What you got to do with LinkedIn is you always want to be adding people to your network. And how to do that, the easiest way I have found is by using the app on your phone, the LinkedIn app, okay? What you do is you type in the search bar your target audience, okay? And then you go to people, the little people button, and you go to this little button on the search bar, it's called a filter, and you hit second and third connection there, okay? And then you simply go to each single one and you just start adding them, okay? You could do about 100 in the morning, 100 in the evening. Before you know it, you have 30,000 people. Now, another interesting thing about LinkedIn is you want to have a domain name that passes the radio test. What that means is if they hear it, they could type it in easily to go to your website directly. And it's going to help you in so many ways. Uh, so that's why I do it on my videos. I mention my website so they can type in directly so you can get type in traffic from LinkedIn. Hopefully that makes some sense to you. But that's another great tip. Facebook, same concept. You can have 5,000 friends and you want to be growing your audience as well. And how you do that is with groups. I go to groups, I find people in my target audience, and I just start adding them, okay? And before you know it, you can have 5,000 people. Next up is Twitter. Twitter has been great for me, okay? And with Twitter, how I gain followers is I simply follow and unfollow people. Okay, I follow about 30 people in my niche. Unfollow people, I use a program called unfollowspy.com. This is what it looks like. If someone doesn't follow me back within a certain amount of time, unfollow them. And it just works. It just does. I actually have 10 Twitter accounts. And no, I don't manually send out tweets. I use a program called Autotweets for that. And there's other programs out there, but this is the one that just works for me. It looks like this. I just kind of load up my tweets, my videos, quotes. I put links to a blog post, or I can just promote directly in Twitter there, and they go out. Okay? And it just works. I've gotten a lot of traffic from Twitter. And what's interesting about Twitter too, just a little side note, if you see my introduction, I put the link right there. I don't know why people don't do that. You know, it just that's a prime piece of real estate. You know, put your link there, right? It's your website. So that's another place you could submit a video to get more views, okay? Twitter. And there's Pintrest, which I used to be big into, but I just don't And what I do with Pinterest is I go to the video and I have this little what's that thing called in Chrome, the extension or plugin, and I just push it, and then I could just post it to a board. There's group boards you can post it to get even more views and traffic, and you can do that. Okay, so that's that idea. Now, of course, if you have your own blog, you could post a video to your blog. That's actually a backlink. That's more traffic. There's LinkedIn articles. Okay, another great. LinkedIn has a blog. See, write article. Click on it. You can add your video right there, embed it. That helps it. Okay, your LinkedIn articles actually help with Google and the search engines, and they actually have more authority than a beginner blog from scratch. So use LinkedIn. And there's of course another place is Medium here. Medium looks like that. You can actually post on Medium as well, and you get traffic, more traffic back to your video or your website. Okay, there's just some other places. And of course, there's question and answer sites, which are great. The biggest one is probably going to be Quora here. What you want to do, what I do, is I find questions related to the topic that my video is about. I'll simply answer their question, and then I'll post my video for more information. And you know, some of these questions, they get a ton of traffic. They get a lot of eyeballs, so you can experiment with that. There's Yahoo Questions in here, okay, which I used to be big into. But how this would work, this is how I did it, is I had two accounts. With one account, I would ask a question. Then I would log into my second account, answer the same exact question that's related to my video, and then post my video link. And when people go through those questions, they can find your video, and of course, you get more views and traffic that way. It's free. So that's an idea. You can experiment with it. There's answers.com, which I have not used, but I'm going to start experimenting with it. So I want to share it with you. Okay. That's another idea for you as well. And if your video is instructable, I don't think there's instructables.com, which is another website which I don't have here, but you can go there and you can post your video if it's instructable. So that's another place to post a video, is instructables.com. Okay. All right. And if I haven't blown up your head with enough information, there's more. There's a website called empire.cred. Looks like this. Now, what's fascinating about this website is it's kind of bizarre, really. It is. It's like you can invest in people like they're stocks. And if the more they post, the more credits you get, and with those credits you can use them to kind of trade videos, and you're basically helping other people out with their videos or blog posts. So it's kind of a nice thing to do to get some momentum. So as soon as you post a video, go on Empire Cred and be like, hey, this is my video, check it out. And you'll have people, you know, engaging with it. You can ask for people to engage with it too. So check it out. Hopefully it helps you. It's free too. I know there's a pricing here, but you can use it for free. I do. And there's another site called LiveLeak. I think this is it right here. Oh, here's Instructables. I did save it here. That's what Instructables looks like. That's where you can post your video. And there's LiveLeak. Okay, anyways. LiveLeak is another website, and you can post your video there as well. Let's see if I can show it to you. LiveLeak. Wait, got it wrong here. Oh, like LiveLeak. Here it is. It looks like that. You can post your video to LiveLeak as well. That's another place you can post your video. I have not used it, but I'm probably going to experiment with it in the future. And of course, there's other places like Tumblr here. You can post your video to Tumblr. There's Mix.com, which used to be StumbleUpon. And who can forget about Reddit? Okay, what's interesting about Reddit is there's all these subreddits. There's like tons of them, millions of them. And there's actually subreddits dedicated to videos. You can also post to a subreddit that's directly related to the topic of the video that's about, but you have to be careful. and you probably should give a lot to the community before you just spam your videos. Okay. Uh, all right, and of course, other places you can post a video is you can take the highlights of your video and make a TikTok video or Instagram video. And those are two great places to post a video at. And you can probably make a few TikTok videos from your content as well and squeeze it. There's groups. There's LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups as well. And there's groups dedicated to videos and ebooks or whatever. And same concept. If it's in a certain niche, you just want to give a lot to the community before you start posting your video too much out there. Okay. There's other places like Periscope, which is going live. Okay, Periscope's on your app. Is an app on your phone. And what's interesting about Periscope is the video is live for 24 hours, and you can post a link in there, so you can still get some great views and traffic from there as well. I have, so that's another idea. And there's also books. You can post your video in an ebook. Okay. And you can submit it to many other places to get even more views and traffic, okay? All right, and so I just blew up your head with a lot of information. Hopefully some of these ideas might help you in some small way. If so, please hit the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that a lot. But enough about me. What's your favorite place to submit a video? Please leave a share in the comments below. I appreciate that. If there's some place I've missed that helped you a lot, hey, please share as well, because I'm always learning like you. And creating videos is fun, okay? It's a blast. I have fun doing it. But making money from the videos is fun too. It is, let's be honest, it's nice. And if you're just depending on ads to make money, you're gonna be disappointed. There's no money in ads, okay? It's just, there's not. And there is a guide I found that I feel is the most helpful guide on converting the traffic and views to money. Okay, and there's a lot of ideas there. I think I think it help you out a ton to actually monetize your traffic and views. So if you want to just check that guide out, just click that link below, or you can go to my website at trustthelink.com. You can trust the link, right? All right. So anyways, have an awesome rest of your day. I wish you the best, and take care. Bye for now.